Drizzle's crown is beyond this door.
Okay, let's go, go, go. I'm going first this time.
Oh, Bluey! Crikey, what the X-Who's problem? Well, this don't look too clever. Old Brickface over there ain't gonna let us through, is he? We're not gonna get in with him on the door.
If the Guardian will not allow us to pass, then we must pass through the Guardian.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest Heroes! Alright, so sorry about the little hiatus there. I decided to take a break from this LP to focus on finishing up Basra 3, and now I'm going to be back doing this one in full force. And I'm also going to be trying the different recording method here, and once I get these next couple of videos up, I'll be uploading it alongside Berserk, and with the occasional Fire Emblem Fire Emblem Warriors Let's Play whenever Michelle has time to record that. So we're still climbing the world tree, and we're up against a boss battle, who is the Grim Gollum, another pun or take on words that the game seems to be obsessed with. So we're basically going a lot with our DPS characters here, although dodging is pretty important right here because this guy deals a crap ton of physical damage. So as you can see, I failed to dodge out of the way with Elena there, so we may have to go revive her. I have Aurora, Jessica, Elena, and Nera for this one because I want to be able to get healing with Jessica, of course, but I really do like the attack boost from Nera, so I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that. And once we've used the Oomph spell on Elena, she's going to be dealing quite a bit of damage, so we're going to use that to our advantage to try to knock this guy off here. So essentially what's going to happen is we're going to deplete his health all the way down to the bottom, and he's going to get right back up again. And there's nothing I can break over here for a healing item. I think there's a pot over there yeah, there's the pot over here. But anyway, once we deplete all of his health, he's going to get back up again. But he's going to be much easier to knock back the next couple of times. So what we basically have to do is just stagger him to the point where we can knock him backwards. And we have to actually push him out of the arena. So as you can see on the mini-map there's that purple quadrant there. We basically have to knock him into that because that counts as an instant death zone. And that's the only real way to beat this guy. So my test playing for Basra 4 has begun, and in doing so, this is on topic, has really taught me the importance of timing your attacks and dodging in these games. You know, with some Musou games, you can essentially just hack and slash, and depending on how aggressive you are, you're going to continue to resist the enemy's attacks. However, in this game, and definitely in Basra 4, you actually have to play pretty defensively like you would a game like not quite to the extent as a game like Devil May Cry or Dark Souls, but very similarly in the sense where you can't just go completely all out. You do have to have some conservative mindset there when it comes to... Ooh, we got really lucky there. We managed to survive that attack with 3 HP, and we almost have a full tension gauge for Elena, which is going to be really good. So, yeah, the importance of blocking and dodging is really, really important in this game. And you're going to be seeing that a lot as we go towards the final arc of the game. Gain a little bit of health back there from Jessica, and we got an extra buff there, so we should be able to knock this guy out pretty soon. I want to position myself to where I have the... I'm facing in a direction where we can knock him back towards the edge of the map. I'm saving my tension for when after we've depleted his health, to where we can use it immediately after he gets back up. Like, he looks completely defeated. All of his pieces are laying around on the ground.
For you. Hopefully that's the last we'll be seeing of him. Alright, come on. Last one in, sir.
And not so fast. Something strange is afoot with our sparring partner.
He just gets right back up again. Okay, so it should be much, much easier to knock him off. Now, he has some different attacks now, including the spinning tornado attack, which, again, is not too threatening. But if we have our tension gauge enabled, we should be resistant to damage. Yeah, you can clearly tell he takes damage a lot faster this time around. Oh, wow! Wow, Multi-Fist is just eating away at his health. This should do the trick. Once he's staggered, he only takes 1 damage, but he gets knocked back, which is important. Come on. Darn it, he healed. That's okay. We still have time to stagger him. So since the previous video, a lot of new things have been announced, a lot of really crazy updates that I wanted to cover. So first of all, we had the wonderful announcement that is the English localization of Dragon Quest XI. And I know all of the Dragon Quest groups I'm a part of have been blowing up over this. It's really, really exciting. I'm very, very grateful that we're getting it because the Japanese version has been out for about a year now, so they've really been procrastinating about the English release more so than other games. And I feel like Square Enix does not care about making Dragon Quest successful in the West. They've had plenty of opportunities to do it. I know they've definitely tried over the years, but right now I feel like they had like Dragon Quest almost had a renaissance in the West with its success, but it's almost like they just dropped the ball on that in favor of milking more money out of like Final Fantasy 15, for instance. And that's really disappointing, but I'm very, very glad that even though it's a little bit late, we are still getting the game, and it's being released when it is in no way going to affect the quality of the game. So I'm very much looking forward to that. There's been a lot of controversy around the fact that the 3DS version so far has not been announced for an international release, but we will be getting it on the PS4 and the Switch. Right, I'm going to remain silent for this next upcoming cutscene.
So, my dear lightlings, at last we meet again.
Wait, isn't that him? You know, the one from the arena in Colosseum.
It sure is. I've been looking forward to this.
A moment. Ah, but of course, the self-satisfied swordsman. So, despite your protestations to the contrary, you were with the lightlings all along.
Nope, but I signed up with them. Figured they'd lead me straight to you, and they sure didn't disappoint. Time to pick up where we left off. Let's go!
Please do desist. Prior to combat, let us make inquiries of him and determine his identity.
Seconded. And I would know what business he has with us lightlings.
Do not fret, little ones. I mean to tell you everything. To begin, it seems only right that I introduce myself. I am Velasco, last and greatest king of the Children of the Night.
The Children of the Night? Isla spoke of a force. I take it your people stand against the Children of the Light.
So, you have learned something of the world's true nature since last we met. If so, you must have also learned of the centuries of oppression my people have suffered at the hands of your forebears. A long, long time ago, under the guidance of the goddess, your noble ancestors conspired to attack the father of the Children of Night, the Great Black Dragon. By their treachery, my master was robbed of his strength and sealed away against his will using the power of Yggdrasil, the World Tree. After this, the world was flooded with light, and only light. And monsters began to forget their eons-old enmity with man, becoming little better than sniveling lapdogs.
What? Are you saying that monsters are meant to attack humans? I refuse to believe it. It's not in their nature.
How wrong you are. It was not just the monsters your kind corrupted, my dear. The very fabric of the world itself was warped. warped by the unjust actions of the children of light. I crave but one thing, that the natural balance be restored. That the darkness be allowed to retake its rightful place in the world.
He's going to hurl that thing at Yggdrasil. Not if I can help it.
No, wait!
My dear lightlings, you make it too easy.
What in heaven?
Come on. Break free.
This altar is a thing most sacred. Only the children of night and light may approach it. What better place than this to set my trap? Lightlings, witness the power of the circle of night. Plunge Yggdrasil into darkness is to plunge the children of light into darkness also. Now, down you go. To the blackest depths of night.
No, I won't let you do that! It's time for this slime to shine!
What in? An amusing interlude, but just a little too far-fetched. As if the heel slime would bear the circle of light. What joy! What pleasure! What sweet satisfaction! Now, lightlings, let your minds and your bodies drink in the darkness and relinquish your hold over the world tree. It will not take long for the blackness to seep down and gain a stranglehold on Yggdrasil's roots. And when it does, that detestable seal will be broken, and my master, my god, the great black dragon shall rise again!
Listen. You must promise me. Promise me that you will never let him win.
No. The idiot. He used up the last of his strength to save me.
Cool, blimey! He never rains, but he pours, eh?
This looks bad. There are more arriving by the second.
We have to get out of here now. Come on, this way.
And he's dead. And excessively high.
Well, there ain't no turning back. What do we do now? Second too soon.
All right, everybody. I think it's time for us to go.
From this place? But surely you do not intend to jump?
It's all right. There'll be no need for anything so dramatic as that.
Crikey, everyone's so upset. Can you blame them? They've just seen someone they hold dear wrenched unfairly from them.
If only I hadn't just run in like that without thinking. Then he wouldn't have...
This is no time to be blaming yourself. If anyone is at fault here, it is I.
Your Majesty.
In this world of ours, there live certain stout-hearted souls, warriors, charged with the sacred task of protecting the children of the light, guardians. And I, your humble king, count myself among their number. Being such, it has ever been my sworn duty to protect the two of you come what may.
But you're the king, and we're just soldiers. You're saying you were supposed to protect us?
Just so. All the rulers of my line have held this self-same honor. And yet, alas, I was unequal to the task. I failed in my duty, and one of my charges came to harm. No more! I shall dwell no more on such woes! Not while a glimmer of hope yet remains.
What? Are you saying there might be a way to bring him back to us?
I know not, but there can be no harm in seeking counsel. The goddess may yet provide.
When you say the goddess, would I be right in thinking you mean the same goddess who sealed away the Dark Dragon?
Do me a lemon. What chance you got of speaking to a bleeding goddess?
There is a place in this wondrous world of ours where the children of light may go to hear her speak. A sacred tower known as the Pinnacle of Light. I have never visited the Hallow Spire myself, but legends tell that at its very top stands an altar wherein the goddess dwells.
So if we go there, we might be able to save Yggdrasil and help bring him back as well.
You must journey thither, and I for one shall journey with you.
And I, noble friend, I will adhere to you until our journey's very end, as shall we all. Well, is this not so, friends?
Hey.
Truly we are blessed! Never were there more dependable companions!
Then it's settled. To the Pinnacle of Light!